Hello everyone, this is Steve. Thanks for joining me for a video. I want to talk about two very important lines that we see in college algebra and beyond. The line given by the equation y equals x and the line given by the equation y equals negative x. Both of these are functions, so they can be written using function notation if you prefer. Use two different letters for two different functions. And they can actually be written in a form that we're more familiar with, slope-intercept form, by writing it like this. But you won't often see them written in this more comfortable slope-intercept form. You'll see them written in one of these two forms. And a lot of people struggle with these two lines because there's not a whole lot going on with the equation. There's not a whole lot to see there. But these are sort of equations and lines you just want to be able to know what the graph looks like and understand just as soon as you glance at them, as soon as you look at them. So you want to be very, very comfortable. We'll start with this one on the left first, y equals x. And the way this line is generated is by recognizing that if y equals x, then every single ordered pair on the line has the exact same x value as y value. So if x is 0, y is 0. If x is 1, y is 1. If x is negative 2, y is negative 2. If x is something like 168, then y is also 168. And what happens is when you plot these points, like 0, 0, 1, 1, negative 2, negative 2, it creates this perfect diagonal line going right through the origin like that. It has a slope of 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, and we can say that this is an increasing function because you're always going uphill as you go from left to right. Like all lines except for vertical lines and horizontal lines, we have a domain of negative infinity to infinity and a range of negative infinity to infinity. So that's the line y equals x. It is sometimes referred to as the identity function. So if someone's talking about the identity function, this is the particular line that they're talking about. Its friend over here, y equals negative x. The ordered pairs are going to be similar, except because it's y equals negative x, that doesn't mean x is always negative. It just means that x and y have the opposite sign. So you are going to get the 0, 0, because 0 is the same thing as negative 0. But then whatever number you put in for x, you get the negative y. Or if you put in a negative number for x, negative 2, then you get positive 2 for y. And of course this works for numbers no matter how big or small they are. So 100, negative 100. This creates a similar looking graph, but still different. Still goes through 0, 0 right here. But then you have ordered pairs like 1, negative 1, negative 2, 2. And we get this decreasing line instead. So this one's going to be decreasing. And it has a slope of negative 1. And just like its friend y equals x, and most other lines, we have a domain of negative infinity to infinity, and a range of negative infinity to infinity. So, like many graphs and many ideas in math, these kind of just want to be two you want to know. So when you see y equals x, you automatically get this picture in your head. And when you see y equals negative x, you automatically get this picture over here in your head. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.